Yeah.
It just seems like everything that's good is going away now.
Barnes & Noble sells board games now.
They've always sold board games.
Yeah, but not in the way that they do now.
Oh, like they market it like crazy.
They're fucking selling toys. They're selling kids' toys.
They do sell toys more than...
There's fucking aisles.
I go to Barnes & Noble to shop for Legos. Like,
no way.
The architecture Legos go crazy at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing.
Crazy.
They're more of a toy store now than a bookstore.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to
like
survive.
Their Harry Potter section, it's all like the merchandise from the movies and shit. It's not like the actual books. Like you're literally just shopping the worlds that the authors create at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're not even shopping stories or books. You're just shopping like entire franchises.
And I feel like when we were kids, when you go to Barnes & Noble, they had just one bookshelf of Legos. And then if you went...
It has expanded, definitely.
Yes, for sure.
Wow.
They only had one book. I remember. They only had one bookshelf.
One bookshelf.
Tall. Not long. Tall.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Do you think it's appealing to us or the children?
Children, for sure.
It gets children into the bookstores for sure.
So the parents and maybe might think about buying a book they'll never read.
I feel like that's what it's turned into now. Is it's turned into a toy store.
Where is that book? There was a fucking book.
I bought those encyclopedias from there. You know, the Greek ones, the Egyptian one. I don't know if it was Egyptian.
Those were cool. Those were cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Tells you about the gods.
There was a book that was in my apartment. I don't know where the fuck it is, but girlfriend's reading it, and it has something on the cover of the book where it says, "This is from a Netflix original series."
No.
And I was like,
way.
"Are you fucking advertising?"
It's not.
So
Where
Netflix
is
is writing the books? Like Netflix is hiring people to
No,
write
They're
like
doing
after-
advertising.
After the book has been adapted, it goes back onto the publishing, and now it has that sticker on it because it's acclaimed. Like Netflix is an acclaimed studio.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like putting a Pulitzer Prize on a book or like, just any type of award.
New York bestseller.
Yes.
That's the new thing now. It's
Right.
Netflix original series.
Yeah. Watch this series on
That's
blah, blah,
so
blah.
Right.
That's the
watch
next
the book
sticker.
and then read the book.
Read
the book and then watch the series. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
it's-
the audiobooks are like, listen to this and then watch it.
yeah. You buy this book and then you get the free audiobook. Like, it's crazy how they're trying to fucking like throw these books at you just so you can just to get a little bit of money. Yeah. It's really
nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Evolution of bookstores in the next 10 years is going to go crazy because they're all going to transfer and turn into toy stores.
Yeah. And I don't think there's writers anymore. I think it's the famous people who turn into writers.
And then they get a team of writers.
And then, they kind of throw together some notebooks. And then the team of writers just fucking draw that shit up. And then they push it through being famous.
That's how it feels, at least, when they sell their rights to like a studio.
Yeah.
Like Netflix or Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it feels when an author does that. Just to sell out.
I don't think there could ever be another Stephen King in the way that he was like a book writer. I think if there was a Stephen King kind of character now, he would have to do like TV shows
or something.
He would have to just write TV shows
Yeah.
to like make the kind of money that Stephen King used to, like to get to his level, you can't just do that through books anymore. Like, it's fucking impossible.
Man, that's so shitty, dude. Like, it's so crazy how much you can't do. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because it's like making fucking music on only cassette tapes. Like, there's no way you're gonna get clout, no matter how good you are, unless you're getting on Spotify or something.
Yeah, you gotta adapt. You gotta fucking adapt. And if you're making books, you gotta make an audiobook where you read it.
Or have someone with a great voice reading it.
Yeah, but even that, most of the time, it's like, even those kind of get lost up because it's like, you got to pay somebody now.
Yeah.
And if you're going to pay somebody, you're going to have to pay them good.
It's got to be worth the investment. Are people actually going to listen to the audiobook?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you have to have, like, a substantial amount of money to grind for real. Like, you got to have, like, a full-time job. You can't be, like, back in the day, 10-hour weeks, have to grind.
Yes. Scroll down on this thing real quick. Is that how the audio book market's going to be? Is it going to be like this? Audiobooks 2020, 2030, and then 2040.
They're just done.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think this is the book market too.
This is the book market.
This is the book. Hitting 1990, and they're like, we're okay.
Yeah.
Like,
We got computers
we should
and
look at that.
we got devices.
We should look at that.
E-books versus regular books, or
No,
what?
just book sales.
Fair.
What about, I was going to say something about libraries. You might be able to figure out through library stats more
Okay.
than book sales. Because these might remain
in
consistent.
millions.
See? These
Yeah.
are
Let's
do
pretty
it, like,
consistent.
Let's go back though to like the 1900s. How far can we go?
Statistica's not. Their fucking paywalls are out the ass.
I see.
Let's
fine.
not do Statistica. I don't fucking believe this though.
Self-published.
This is 07
That just means
though.
that there's more people self-publishing.
Okay. Yeah, all
Man.
these fucking graphs are like, I don't know, homie. I think somebody's trying to fucking make a bubble.
I know, right?
I'm trying to look for that 90s data.
Well, it's also like libraries are offering free Wi-Fi, and you can
Right.
rent games now at libraries, and you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing,
Yeah.
homie? Like, let's.
You can play games at libraries.
Yeah, yeah.
All seen that?
What about rate of libraries closing?
Oh,
That's
shoot.
expenses per year. That's not it.
That's not really anything.
That's just weird. It's
Kids
shocking.
attendance programs going up. Go fuck somebody else. There's no way that's true. I don't believe any of these graphs. Somebody's fucking making these graphs not
I don't
true.
know. One way or another, though, there's not enough books in libraries as there are distractions.
Yeah, this is very fascinating. They're saying it's this fucking the only difference is the audiobooks and ebooks are going up, which I don't believe that, dude.
I don't believe that either.
Or I guess they're going down.
Because I heard back in the day, like, well, this is like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, that's not that far. I mean, it's kind of far, but
10 years.
I'm trying to see something from when I was not alive.
You want to see some big time data.
Big time data.
Yeah, we'll never get that in these
Yeah, that's true.
situations. I think it would take like for us to really get to the bottom of this. We would have to like actually research it and then come back, you know, with some real fucking incriminating evidence. This does seem all fake. There is no fucking way that the library industry is not struggling right now. They're fucking struggling.
I know, right?
Do you remember like did you guys ever like not rent a book but borrow a book? I guess that's what they called it, right? You borrow a book?
Yep.
Was that the term that they used?
Lend. No,
Borrow.
not lending. Lending
borrow.
is different.
You borrow
It is
a book?
It is
Yeah.
borrow.
From the library, and then if you were turned late from a couple weeks, they would charge you a couple cents each
Yeah,
week.
a couple
You know,
cents.
I remember being late a couple months, and they would charge me 40 cents. I was
Right.
like, "That's cool. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you."
For letting me keep it.
Yeah. And then I gave them 40 cents, and it was done. Like, I don't know. I just like those kind of days are over, dude. They are over.
I bet people don't even know that you can literally ask for books that are on Amazon to go to your library, pick it up, and have it for an extended amount of time.
Yeah.
Literally take pictures of it if you wanted to. Like, it's all free.
It's amazing, actually, that whole concept that you can borrow a book. You can borrow information
Literally.
for free, basically.
all free.
All you need is a library card.
Don't even have to steal the books at the library.
No, you can fucking
Yeah,
you do steal them for 2 weeks and then just return them. Like,
Right.
come on, guys.
Look,
And you can
though.
get that extension
I know.
usually sometimes.
You most of the time you can, unless somebody else is trying to borrow that book too.
Right.
You know.
Libraries
look
are. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
They're definitely one of the like low key superpowers that the U.S. has.
Yeah, it's a brilliant.
free resources.
Yeah, And it's like, I mean, now, the internet's kind of getting there, but the internet's still a lot of paywalls. Like, even Statistica being like, you don't get that information.
Can't go back 10 more years.
Yeah,
we literally have to go to a library to get the information we need.
Yeah, but even that, like, the library's digging. And we don't, in this kind of society, we're not going to spend the time to do that. It's like, dude, there's so many other questions like, how am I going to pay my rent?
Right, literally.
Can't fucking spend 4 hours at the library figuring out if the library's about to close.
I feel like back in the day, though,
For real.
like, you had to go to the library for everything.
Everything.
It's nuts. Like, even the guy who was running Silicon Valley was, like, caught in the library.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I went to the library today, and I was on my computer the whole time. That's the library to me.
now, yeah, for
It's
sure.
just a space for my body to put on
free
a shelf.
Wi-Fi.
For free Wi-Fi and AC. That is the library to me now. It's so sad.
At least for the college students, I could see that.
Yeah. I mean,
I like UC's libraries. I didn't know how, like, big it was. I remember we went, like, around. There was, like, a whole ton of space for, like, group projects and everything, like, talking to people.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
it's amazing how much space there is that you have to air condition and heat.
Right.
There is so much space. And it's like so sad because some of the books on the shelves in that university are so ornate and so beautiful. They're like the spines are like they look like they're from
You
the
don't know
1450s.
when the last
dude.
time they got taken out.
No,
Right.
and you're actually supposed to grab from the back of the book, not the spine itself. So like you pull that shit out. And you're like, I was flipping through one book and I was like, I feel stupid.
Dude,
Like
I feel it.
Like I wonder like how, because everything now is so sensationalized, but back then they must have really took the time to think about problems. We don't take the time to think about problems anymore. It's like
Fast as fuck.
it's like
As soon as this podcast comes out, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that shit's old. What the fuck?" Like every single problem. You could be literally talking about a fucking asteroid about to hit us, and
you're bringing bad juju to us.
saying like an asteroid's coming down, and like fucking Elon just made an asteroid deflection fucking machine, and then by the time the fucking episode comes out 4 weeks later, it's like, oh, who fucking cares?
Who cares?
Asteroid
Yeah.
deflection machine, who fucking cares?
Everyone knows about that already. We know that exists.
Are you fucking talking about things that happened 4 weeks ago, bro? Do you not know how aged things work? Yeah, dude, it's so disgusting.
It's so cute that you guys are still talking about that.
No.